What it do, y'all? Houston, Texas versus the Tennessee Titans. We lost 24-17. I wanted to end the year on a good note, man. I wanted to end the year 10-6. We already locked up the division last week. That's cool. I wanted to win going into the playoffs. Man, offense was still a little shaky, man. What happened? O-line fell apart, and Tom Savage was hit, fumbled. They run it in for a touchdown. Okay, we get back out there, man. It gets to a point where we have some things going. Tom Savage, it's like 4th and 1. Tom Savage, quarterback, sneaks and gets hit. And he gets up. I didn't see him get up wobbly, but the commentator said that he got up wobbly, and the officials sent him to the sidelines, and we had to check him for a concussion. Man, you bring in Brock Osweiler, and I'm thinking, man, what is happening here, man? Because we need Tom Savage to get all the reps he can get going into the playoffs, but Brock Osweiler comes in, and he didn't do horribly. He did better than what he's done this past season. You know, he didn't throw any interceptions. It seemed like he was a little more accurate. Man, that bench will humble you, man. You sit on them sidelines for a second, man, and you get humbled. But, he was able to find Fedorowicz for a touchdown. He was able to connect with my boy D-Hop. That's what I wanted to happen all year. And what else? He even had him. He ran a play in, man. He just held on to that thing and ran it in. And now that is one thing I like about him more than Tom Savage. He's a little more mobile, whereas Tom Savage got to pretty much stay in there in that pocket. But Tom Savage, I feel, protects the ball a little better. But Tom Savage, I think he came back in because when he came back, Tom Savage had came back. But Brock Osweiler was playing a little, he was playing some decent ball out there. So O'Brien was like, hold on for a second, Tom Savage, let me see what I got here. But Tom Savage came back to, before we went into halftime to like nail the ball, which didn't make sense to me. And then when we came back after halftime, he was reevaluated and didn't come back into the game. That's odd. I had never seen that in my life before. If anybody has seen that, please let me know, man, so I could go double check or look that up. But my defense played well, man. My first team defense played well, considering the fact that we didn't have our stars out there. Clowney wasn't out there. Jonathan Joseph wasn't out there. Cushion wasn't out there. And I think Merciless played a few reps and then got up out of there. But then we put in our second team, and man, we were getting torched. But I mean, it's the second team. What do you expect? But I don't know, man. Just going into the playoffs, I feel like Brock Osweiler got his job back. Me personally, I'd still rather run with Tom Savage. But then again, I would rather run with Tom Savage, but based off the experience and the reps that you got out of Brock Osweiler, it seems like as a coach, you might have to go with Brock Osweiler. I don't know, man. That's a tough call. Bill O'Brien's going to have to make that call. All I know is we're either going to see Kansas City or Oakland. I'm not going to lie. You can give me either team because I feel like we owe Kansas City, even though we beat them earlier this year. If they come to Houston again for the playoffs, cool. I'm not tripping. We have the number 1 defense in the league. We just need to, and Lamar Miller will be out there, so it'll be a way different outcome from last season because you got to remember last season Foster was hurt. And also, with the Oakland Raiders, we owe them because I feel like we beat them with Carr in the game. But, some things went on in Mexico this year that was just a little shaky and questionable. And then they have that backup QB in there. I'm not tripping, man. Whoever, man. Saturday, I know we're going to have a game Saturday. So Saturday, because it's always worked like that. Anytime we've been in the playoffs, we've pretty much been a 4th seed, man, and our games have been on a Saturday. So whatever, whoever comes, man, you could get this work. But y'all know what it is, man. Houston Texans, we're either going to see the Oakland Raiders or the Kansas City Chiefs, and anybody can get this work, man. I still think the sky's the limit, man. We just have to put our quarterbacks in position to win. And like I said, with Osweiler, he had a good game. If you go back and look at my videos, run less, pass more, put him in rhythm, and he'll be okay. But that's all I'm gonna leave y'all with, man. I'm just ready for the playoffs. We AFC South champs again. You know, we locked that up last week. Let's move forward, man. Let's go further. Houston, the Super Bowl is in Houston this year. And in my mind, the sky's the limit. I'm not tripping, but y'all know what it is, man. Houston Texans, 9-7 on the year. We in the playoffs. Got a game Saturday. Let's do it, man. Y'all H-Town all day. Y'all mucho, take it easy.